There we go. I'm a complete mess. You know that. I mean, my god. It was, yeah, very pretty, actually. Let's see here. Her boot dress. As do I. Okay. Let me change the thing real quick to reflect the game that we're playing. And then we've got okay. We'll start this one. There we go, perfect. Yeah, they... Oh god. No, we're... Oh god, is this gonna be like Eternal Twilight? We'll do normal. We'll do normal. I think we'll be okay with normal. This game's intended difficulty mode. All enemy stats are tuned to their normal values. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do this shit. Hey, Twitch Red. How you doing? In a wintry country, high above the storm-racked seas, there lived a valiant warrior with hair and heart of flame. Oh. Her name was known throughout the floating city, Grania, as a fighter, fierce and cunning, formidable as foe. But as a friend, she was known little, and her heart was known less still. With time, she was so little known that she ceased to know herself. What once seemed whole had crumbled, and what was promised was forgotten. So begins our little story of mending and remembrance. Did I update the... Just make sure I updated it. There we go. Okay. I'm probably gonna butcher the hell out of these names. Bailey? Good morning. Good morning, Priel. There we go, we'll go with that voice. Sure, why not? Priel? Ha, I got it right. Good afternoon, Valley. Viley? Oh, you're already up. I came here to wake you. Thanks, but I just finished a leisurely lunch. Did you really just roll out of bed? Bailey sounds right. Okay. Nope, I was dragged out. Are you excited for the final fight in the arena today? I wish I could make it. Prel, oh my god. Cinder. Yeah, I'm pumped. Once I'm the champ, the Vanguards will have to give me more work. But how come you're missing out? Gunner took a job to scare off some of the monsters acting up around Icefall. I can't bail on my brother again. Alright, thanks for hanging out, Obsidian. I appreciate it. You have yourself a great night. Thanks for coming around. Sure you can. Bailing builds character. What is... Oh, okay. It is like a... Wait. Oh, okay, so you can save it during... Oh, interesting. Okay. Sure you can. Bailing builds character. Hey, you think I figured out... Hey, I think I just figured out why the Vanguards aren't giving you any work. Thanks, Obsidian. Appreciate it. It's my birthday for another 59 minutes. Please. That's only one of the reasons. Haha! It's our loss, though. Not having you on more missions. You and I both know you're the strongest among us, Brielle. Once you win the finals today... Oh, wait. Wait, who's who now? Oh my god, I forgot. Once you win the finals today, everyone else will know, too. Thanks, Veli. It'd be nice if everything were that simple. Why wouldn't it be? Once they all see how great you are, they'll have to respect you. Respect is hard won. Fear comes more easily. Well, if you don't think people are going to respect you, then why are you fighting? You don't want to be feared, do you? I thought Priel was the ginger. Oh my god, I've already confused things. Abort! Abort! Alright, I'll just read these normally until I can tell who's who again. Depends on who's afraid of me. Haha! Good point. Well, you know what? Priel is gonna sound like this. You're a good sport, Veli. Too rare of a quality. Aw, shucks. But today I do have to... No, Veli is the... Ah, shucks. But today I have to be a good sister, too. Well, speaking of which, who are you going to pick for your partner? My what? No, Cinder. That hurts my throat too much. There we go. Veli was... okay. Didn't they tell you? For the final round of the championship, you need to fight as a pair. Apparently you're going up a pretty dangerous duo. Alright. I'll be counting on you. Like I said, I've got work. Ask around the city. There are plenty of people who jump at the chance to fight as your second. Everyone's talking about you. I'm sure. It's late. I've got to get to the city myself and prep. Come on, Priel. Hurry up and find a partner, or you'll be disqualified. So that's their game. A surprise requirement with no official forewarning, and for a partner no less. Next I'll have to fight with a hand behind my back. I figured the other vanguards would try something like this once I started winning our little tournament. If that's how it's going to be, bring it on. She got big eyes. She got big old eyes. As you play the game, you might notice two sections on the right of the standard text box. The Q option is for saving the game. You can save mid-dialogue as long as that option is seen. Be sure to save when you can, especially in harder difficulties. The A option is simply a text log. Use it to check on what's been said in a given scene. Useful if you accidentally click past the text box or something. I like that, though. Yes, they make the message appear. As well as turn on instant messages from the system option menu. Okay. Oh, that's loud. That's loud to me. Additionally, the screen size can be changed with Control F6 and full screen. Oh, I need to do that. There we go. That's better for me. Let's save our game first. Oh, whoa. Well now, whom should I invite to join me? I have a hunch about who my best bet is, but I prefer an alternative if possible. Okay, okay. Let's just turn down... There we go. Just a bit. Adjust the text. This is next. This is the next area. This is where I'm supposed to go. Okay, let's see, let's talk to, you. Oh, Priel, shouldn't you be in the arena? Don't tell me you're slacking off, too. I get enough of that here with Relma. Hey, Keith. Keith? Yeah. Free. Duchess. The Duchess said I was too strong and needed a handicap, so I'm out looking for partners. Want to be my dead weight? A tempting offer, but not this time. Relma's been sleeping fitfully, and I think she might be coming down with a fever. Besides, I want to finish reading this chapter. Hi, Priel. Man, I've been tripping out recently. I must be seriously hungry or something. Keith, feed me! I'm not letting you suck my blood. I meant your pastries! Whoa. I actually don't know, Zemsi. Tea time has long since passed. Why don't you get your act together? We're not students anymore, you know. We have responsibilities. Have mercy! You don't understand how crazy these hallucinations are. Duchess. Flashing lights, giant creme brulee, someone shouting, Fiamme! Big towers, the towers turning into stacks of pancakes. I'm going totally nuts! Don't worry, no one will notice the difference. Oh, that's reassuring. You say you need some dead weight, Priel? I think that's the only responsibility I'm cut out for right now. No thanks. If you get hurt while stumbling around out there, Keith will never forgive me. I didn't realize how you cared how I felt, Priel. I don't. Your anger is just too predictable to be funny. It's true. Get out. Okay, who are you? Fedora-clad man. Tread carefully, milady. Some denizens of this fine city have generously shared their lunch with the cobblestones. Ugh, disgusting. At this rate, I shall follow their lead. Kindly remind me why you've come to this disreputable place? Please recall that Gurnia is home to the exiles of the other continents, where disparate people have learned to live in harmony. Contrary to its reputation, it is not a lawless land. It is a thoroughly unclean one, though, to say nothing of the frigid clime. This must be what comes of being governed by the sons and daughters of criminals. Be that as it may, those who've lost their way often come here seeking insight and inspiration in the tales of wanderers passing through. He's first to die. Those like us, you mean? The Vanguard Association, though it is spread to the far reaches of the world, originated here to tame the snowy wastes. Oh, it's not a dating sim, I don't think. Among his formidable adventurers, we will surely overhear some clues. In that case, let us cease wading through this mire masquerading as a street and hasten to an inn. I tire of evading these endless hazards. It is for... Oh god! Should I carry you? Don't touch me! That was fun. Who's this? Oh, Priel. Today's the day of your big fight, right? Evo and I are gonna be there for sure. I was so excited last night I could barely get to sleep. And I could barely sleep thanks to Rezzy's snoring. What brings you to the hotel at this hour, Priel? Not that I'm complaining. Just taking a little stroll about town. What do you boys think of Garina? Next! It's a lot busier than back home. I'm still not used to big cities, but my penance reactions are indicating there's a lot of people in need. So it's perfect for an adventurer like me. The diversity in Grania is truly striking, given that the desertification of Elduis drives away most prospective immigrants. Desertification, okay. I'm thrilled to see such a mix of peoples. Worth at least one day. But the glut of researchers is what most intrigues me. Perhaps among them I'll find some theories about how to reverse the desolation of my homeland. Well, the ruins around the city draw all kinds. Is the volume okay, guys? Some say that ancient weapons from the age of the Apostles lie hidden there, or at least remnants of them. Wow, imagine finding one of those. What are we sitting around here for, Evo? I'm gonna go scope out the ruins. Oh, excuse me. Not without me, Chief. You'll get lost and miss the flight. Well, good luck, Priel. I'm looking forward to witnessing some of your special techniques. I'll show you mine if you show me yours. Deal? Oh, God. Right, who are you? I expected to meet fellow researchers interested in the ruins within the Icefall Labyrinth. You've actually done your homework. I'm impressed. Dear, right? Your praise is humbling, Miss Rhiannon. For one at your young age, to lead a field team is nothing short of astounding. I'm a mere amateur by comparison. Let's see, I think coy wink. True Cinder. Rhea is fine. If you weren't traveling with your sister, I'd invite you to join us. But it sounds like you have big plans of your own. Yes. Soon our plans will come to fruition, and my experiments will be complete. At long last. Sorry, what were you saying? I just wish it were easier to find adventurers willing to take on the depths of Icefall. Two just took on a job to clear a path to the entrance. But supposedly some terrible beast called Foreignus dwells deep within. Oh, if you're looking for a strong adventurer, I'm looking for work. Pearl Aelin, potentially at your service. Well, you seem like a bold woman. You must be a dragonkin by the looks of you. No wonder you're confident. The Vanguards must be glad to have you. Foreignus. Oh, whoa. My ears got all weird all of a sudden. I wouldn't go that far, but I get the job done. Not the type to work well with others. That would explain why you're looking for jobs on the street. No, I intend to ask through the traditional channels. And you're not the type to mince words, I see. Thank you! No, Rhea, that wasn't... In that case, I'd recommend hiring Reyes Satlan. He's young and a visitor, and he's an expert navigator, which you'll need to escape the labyrinth once you enter. I think she did, True Cinder. I think she did. Wonderful. Here, jot that down. But I thought you were bringing me along. Weren't bringing me along. My gratitude for your advice, Priel. Oh, my pleasure. Okay, who's the redhead? I'm short on time, but I'm not that short on time. There's still a chance I can convince someone else to join me, right? Right. Okay, sweet. Hi, Priel. How goes your partner search? Crowds of fans and aspiring allies are stampeding toward me as we speak. How go your preparations? Better than yours, that's for sure. Oh? Are you excited to finally be better off than me somehow? Why don't you just admit you're in trouble? Honestly, it might be the first step to making some actual friends. What? But Gunnar, Priel's so popular. The word you're looking for is notorious. For daddy. I'll be your daddy, baby. Sorry, what? I think the word she's looking for is fabulous. Oh, that too. Nice dwarf. Hello, I'm a dwarf. I'm a Bishonen dwarf. Haha, I'm so beautiful. I really don't get you. Aren't you worried you'll be disqualified? True Cinder. If I were worried, what would be the point of showing it? So that people who care about you would help? I know, why don't you ask Perrine? Gunnar, that's... I'll think about it. Alright, who are you? Yo, Mirror. Oh, she has a customer. Just a moment, Priel. Yes, I'm Granny's Orbital Crafter. If your equipment isn't channeling magic properly, I can determine the cause and repair it for a reasonable fee. My weapon hasn't lost functionality yet, but it's developed a surface crack that I'm concerned could expand with heavy use. I prefer to deal with it now before venturing outside. And he's strong by the looks of it. Hey, Myr, who's this prudent fellow? Why are you asking me? This is Aurelius. Aurelius. He says he just arrived today, but apparently he intends on leaving tomorrow. What? So soon? You should make the most of your time in Graydon. Do something to be remembered by. As far as the show, God. No time. I'm looking for a woman. I'm a woman. Wow! She does not mince words. Look at her eyes! Oh my god! Not you. Well, I'm looking for a warrior. Not me. No need to be shy. Mir, he's got a good hold of he's got to hold off on repairs for a day, right? Barring extreme stress, yes. Oh, that might be a problem. I meant on the weapon. Forgive me, but I must begin repairs as soon as possible so I can get back to my search. She must have landed somewhere around here. Looks like I'll have my hands full today. Sorry I can't make your fight, Priel. It's over between us. Wow. And there's next. I have no choice now. His man button. He had a man button? I didn't even notice. No luck anywhere, huh? I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but it looks like I'll have to ask her for help. This could get ugly. This could be grisly. I knew you'd be here, Perrine. Perrin. It is said that when the 5 apostles ceased their warring and raised the land into the sky, suspending the continents above the seas and sparing us from devastation, their spirits were passed down to the prophets to be reborn among us anew. I don't know, Cinder. Maybe it's because it's a waifu simulator 5000. Sorry. Someone's caught my throat. Some say the prophets know themselves by their memories of past lives. And that is their knowledge as much as their power that allows them to shape the fates of nations. Your lady, God, that's sexy. They know themselves through their dreams. Of what do you dream, Priel? I dream that someday my sister and I will walk side by side in harmony. Spare me, please. Oh, they're sisters. And lo, the day has come at last. I beg the Master of the Arena to allow me to fight alongside my beloved sibling, and reluctantly the acquiesced. I probably said that wrong too. Acquiesced. But, oh god, I gave her an English accent. Jesus Christ. I'm not interested. Why? You're a great fighter. You're a dragonkin, just like me. I don't like crowds. You know being stared at makes me queasy. You're so sensitive. How do you get away with being this thin-skinned? We can't all be as strong as you. Believing that must be convenient. Really? What does anything have to do with you ever been convenient for me? I'm other... No, Cinder, no. I see you try. Come on. I'm saying that you're strong too. Stronger than you know. Stand with me today and I'll prove it to you. I don't know. I'll be there with you, right by your side. Fine. Oh, excuse me. But I wish you'd seek me out when you are completely desperate. It feels like you're using me as you would a stranger. Yeah, pass. Hard pass. Okay. It's just your imagination. It's her sister anyway. Alright. Oh, I'm guessing that means new conversations. Oh, good. Priel, you're still here. Would you please do me a favor? Reconsidering? Oh my god, Duchess. Alright, you can be my arena partner, if you insist. No, it's not about that. Really? There's no need to be coy. Do you happen to have a broken ether gem on you? Like, one that's cracked and unusable, but not, like, totally destroyed? What, for attaching to orbital gear? No, sorry. Why do you want something like that? I want to practice maintaining my own equipment in the field, and Mer said she'd supervise me if I brought my own materials. She's doing that for free? That's generous of her. Yeah, I know. She's like, if you blow up the city, I'm going to have to fix it. But you can't touch any of my stuff, you moron. She's great. Definitely. But I'm impressed. Veli. You're taking the initiative on an unglamorous aspect of a Vanguard's life. Thanks, Priel. I just want to improve however I can, bit by bit. I mean, being a Vanguard isn't really about swords and magic or looking cool, right? It's about being of service. It is? Priel Aelin, wasn't it? You're a citizen of Grania, yes? Yeah, believe it or not, some people actually live here instead of just passing through. Who are you again? Forgive my impertinence. I'm Tyr Alizane of Lumina, researcher of ancient technology. That's right, you were fawning over that Rhea girl earlier. So what do you want? Don't tell me you want my help finding your sister. What? Fawn, that is. I wouldn't dream of troubling a Vanguard with finding my sister. It's rather that, you are somehow fawning over that Rhea girl. She's a very important researcher, a prodigy eminent in my field. It's not something you would understand, and that's why you shouldn't mock me. Ahem. I am completely persuaded. Excellent. Now, it seems that the history of this city and the development of its pre-war technology has piqued her interest, but little information is readily available. Well, sure. Wasn't that how it was? Back then, we lost all our records and had to figure out how to use whatever wasn't obliterated from scratch. It took centuries. Most records, but not all. Many of our keenest insights were inspired by fragments we gleaned from surprising sources. If you happen upon any information that pertains to the historical context around pre-war technology in Grania, tell me, won't you? What? You won't ask me to find your sister, but you ask me that? I'll, see what I can do. Get good, Scrubs. Yes, good. Big fan of history, huh? Yes. Priel, marry me. I want a divorce. In advance? Irreconcilable differences are a foregone conclusion. If you won't be mine, then at least let's compromise. Oh! Now that's my kind of reasoning. Name your price. Oh, fuck. It's one of those games. I'm working on a communications device so that Reese and I can stay in contact in the exceedingly unlikely event that my dear friend loses his way. Press Cinder? Exceedingly. Ancient engineers developed highly conductive and fine material that made miniaturization possible. In theory, Grania is a good place to find such odds and ends, but I'm at a loss. If you encounter any conductive and insulated wires that might suit a wearable communicator, would you let me know? And that's halfway as good as marrying me, huh? One cannot have the value of what is priceless. Mediocre save. 4 out of 10. Alright. What's up with this crowd? Must be my cheering section. pardon us, miss. Out of my way. Heh, the ones who are leaving a gathering crowd are always the most suspicious. Where are those two going in such a rush? Let's hurry back, Ball. That kid will be pissed if we're late. Besides, it reeks around here. Of course. I thought that was such an old facility there might be traces of what we seek. My apologies for wasting our time. As long as you don't waste what's left of our money. Sounds like they got bigger problems than whatever's going on here. I, however, do not. Time to get a bit closer. Just slip through here, and shove a little there, and it's become an adult stream. Please, has anyone seen my daughter? She's playing here only an hour ago! That's the third disappearance this week. What are the vanguards doing? Haven't they all gone to Thimbleberg Forest? Where the meteor crashed? I heard that forest harpies are giving them trouble. The only way they should be dealing with it here... The only trouble they should be dealing with is here in Grania. Vanguards nowadays care more for their reputation than being around when it counts. I haven't heard about any disappearances either. Nobody tells me anything. Bereft of work and information as well, Priel Aelin. The Vanguards must indeed have ostracized you. Fergen Schmergen for... Nice to see you again, too. Your name was Rhea, right? Did you have some job to do besides mingling in with crowds or reveling in the suffering of strangers? Why put business before pleasure? No, in seriousness, I was looking for the water treatment plant of this floating borough. I'm told it's been operational for hundreds of years, a true marvel of ancient engineering. Oh yeah, you're some sort of researcher, aren't you? But you're planning on investigating Icefall. What do you expect to find in the sewer? You never know what you'll find, where others fear to tread. There it is again, moving in the shadows, down by that grate! Emilia, is that you? Monsters! Monsters loose in the city! Where are all the vanguards? Save our game real quick. I like that you can save in the middle of the... It looks like you're more right than you knew, Rhea. It sounds like I get to blow off some steam before my match. Whoa. You build swords of flame? No, molten lava suspended in stasis? What extraordinary channeling control over earth and fire. Shouldn't you be running away like the rest of them? On the contrary, such talent with orbital weaponry piques my interest. Yeah, I kind of get what you mean about the differing art styles. It seems like they got several different people to do the art for different points. So it doesn't really have a whole lot of cohesion, you know? I shall observe, or should I be worried? Not if you stand behind me. I keep fluctuating the voices, too. How fascinating it is to see a battle up close. Now, first, explain to me your methodology. Actually, you got a tail. You, want me to explain how to fight while I'm fighting? You know, this is a little life or death situation, not the introduction to a research paper, right? I thought you had it completely under control. Yes, I would like a tutorial. She's got me there. Alright, listen up. Samsy. Basic battle flow. Combat in Sacred Earth Promise may seem complex at first, but it's actually very simple. You have 3 resources you need to watch out for to ensure victory in battle. We will go over them now. LF, short for Life Force, is the approximation of your character's ability to take damage. Once it hits 0, then the character will become unable to continue fighting. One character's revive automatically. Oh, after 3 turns, okay. Yeah, it's like... I wonder if they got a bunch of people either to do it for free, or they paid a bunch of different people to do it to work on, and they just gave them the idea of what they wanted. But yeah, there's no cohesion between the different styles. It is bouncy. EP, short for Ether Points, are your character's arts usage resource. Repeat is spent when you chain and cast arts in varying amounts. EP is the backbone of the system as all offensive actions require it. Think wisely before you spend it. It regenerates every turn, so need to worry about it in the long term. The XC short for XC is a resource used for executing special actions such as flashy attacks and healing. EX builds up when you attack enemies with chains, as well as in small amounts when using arts. Okay, so... Chains are your normal attacks. You can unleash a combo of hits upon your chosen target and build up damage at a variable cost of EP. Can you suplex a train? God. Upon initiating a chain on your chosen target, you have a few options. You can press A to continue to attack, or press S or D. Oh! This was similar to, oh god, Crimson Shift. Same kind of art, same kind of, not art, but same kind of a combat system, it looks like. Each chain take costs 5 EP, 25 EP per chain. In turn, a full chain rewards you with an extra 15 EX in total. This is key to mastering battles. Spend EP to build EX, then spend EX to build EP. Let's chain it. Let's talk about the things I didn't even pick. Arts are various helpful abilities that a character can use for a certain sum of EP. They consist of things like offensive spells, stat buffs, stat debuffs, elemental resistant boosts, and using arts also increase EX by a small amount. Offensive arts are always elemental and will do more or less damage against enemies who are either resistant or weak to that element. It's also possible to change. Yeah, we kind of get the gist of this. Yeah, to boost. All arts are subject to a cooldown after usage. Okay. These guys look like they have... So EX is a fickle resource. It's generated by the use of EP, yet it doesn't regenerate on its own. Despite this, benefits of EX arts can't be overlooked. High damage modifiers, okay. Equally important is exceed recovery. Oh, there's no direct healing. EX recovery is your main avenue of recovering large amounts of life force and AP. Okay. Oh. Okay. Mess with the best, get chopped up with lava swords like the rest. Gotta work on my slogans. Do monsters often wander the streets of Grania? How thrilling. Perhaps I too should invest in some orbital technology for self-defense. I haven't seen one in years. Besides, channeling weapons like these takes a lot of training. Hire a Vanguard. Vanguard? Are you a Vanguard? Please, can you find my daughter? If there's monsters about, then... Those are beholder spawn. I presume that beyond this grate is the sewer. The treatment plant is largely self-sustaining, yes? Yeah, no one goes down there much. Some of the tech dates from before the wars. What's your point? My points, plural, are threefold. First, a water treatment system designed for a floating city, with no access to an aquifer, is inherently fascinating. Yeah, right, Simpsy? Let us dwell on this a moment. No, I'm good. Second, if this centuries-old technology remains operational without maintenance, it offers a perfect lair. And third, a beholder possesses the power to mesmerize its prey. So those who've disappeared have been hypnotized by whatever spawned those creatures, and the sewers are its nest. Hey, when are the arena finals? In about 2 hours? No sweat, I'll be back in time for a drink. If you're going in alone, take these, please. Aether gems? For free? Are you researchers so wealthy that you can pass out orbital enhancers like candy? Hey, Bluey, who's Bluey? It'd be nice when you find a cute date. Switch to... Oh god, I saw that. I suppose I never properly introduced myself. I am Rhiannon Zelen of Xing. Zelen, as in the ubiquitous Zelen Corporation? I use some of your gear myself. It's good. Oh, okay. I crafted these myself in our main laboratory. Attach them to your equipment, use them well, and return safely. It is hair, yes. Looks like a... Oh my god. That goes without saying. The stone that lines the floor and the walls is surprisingly dry for a sewer. Good thing, too. If I slip and fall, I'll be falling for a while. Stop, hey. I can hear the distant trickling of water and the hum of coursing energy. I see no signs of life. Let's proceed cautiously, one redolent room at a time. Symbol Laboratory, yeah, sure. Dungeon consists of clusters called symbols. You traverse these symbols, activating events and balancing the gain and expenditure of your TP. TP is used in the symbol maps to avoid encounters and traps. It can be regained in a few ways, as well as will be detailed further in. Oh god. Combat tiles, trap bonus tiles, okay. Nodes with white circles are combat tiles. When activated, you'll be prompted to fight a random monster group or avoid it. Avoiding the battle costs 25 TP. Winning battles will net you a return on TP, so you can get some back by fighting, if you run out. Unconscious characters are revived after battle, and the party recovers a small portion of LF and EP as well. That sounds really loud to me. Like it's deafening in my ears, like holy crap. Trap bonus tiles. Symbols marked with an arrow like explosion or traps. When activated, they'll be presented with a choice to either attempt to evade or spend 25 TP to nullify it. I actually like the music, but it's very deafening for me. Evasion attempts will be given a success rate beforehand, so you can choose when or when not to do it. Bonus symbols are marked with a face. When activated, you'll be given a choice between a beneficial effect or converting that effect into TP. If you really don't want the effect, turning it into TP is not a bad idea. Sparkles are treasure tiles. When activated, you will gain the tiles assigned either core. Sometimes a treasure tile will contain a style core instead. Treasure tiles are never bad, so take any that you can see. And event tiles. Event symbols are marked with question marks and exclamation marks. Question marks are minor conversation events. Exclamation marks are major story events. The goal of Symbol Master always to get to the major story event. Okay. Ether Core tutorial. In dungeons, you may find nodes that give the items that have the names of the elements. These are ether cores. Ether cores come in two types. Style cores give the character percentile stat spread. Base cores give the character static stat boost. Mix and match base cores to give your characters an advantage. Base cores have a level range, higher levels, more stats than lower. Must be noted that ether cores boost a character's resistance to the core's element. Conversely, it weakens a character to the core's opposite element. Try and find a good balance between stats and elemental resistances when deciding your core setup. Equipped in the menu, okay. Engage with this enemy. Alright, I'm gonna go to bed pretty soon too myself, Duchess. So thanks for hanging out. I really appreciate it. I hope you had fun during my birthday stream, so... I certainly had fun. Exceed. Thank you, Crankage. I appreciate that. There we go. Hey, not a problem, man. I loved your game. Real was victorious. Receive 300 XP. Okay. Okay, Happy Face is travel bonus. Accept. Haha. Let's go no. The treasure Leo obtained. Okay. Travel hazard. Evade. Oh, it's successful. Nice. Okay, let's let's engage with the enemy. Take him down. Haha, evaded your shit. What, magic reinforced? No. No, I said I was gonna be. I was saying goodnight to Duchess, and I'm gonna be. I said I'll be ending soon. Actually, here, honestly, you know what? Yeah, we only played for a little bit, but I said it's a good point to stop. Honestly.